So in this video, I'm talking about, as you can see at the top there, one of the floor plans that's been sent to me by one of the mentees on the one-to-one course. So not only did I teach him how the strategy works, but more important, and this is what, 3 months later, he's already bought a block of 12 flats from Creditor Sourcing, sourced him a block of 12 plus the ability to convert the sellers into 2 extra flats. So this is what this is about. He's just sent it to me this morning for me to have a look at, and as you can see here, that is one floor plan or a design floor plan from the architects that proposes the 1-bedroom flat in each block. So that he will add to the existing 12 another 2 flats, and that will then be allowing him to go from a purchase price of 875 to a GDV of around 1.35 million. With about a 1.1 million pound worth of total spend, so 875 plus his development cost and stuff. So this is how people are getting ahead with credit property education, because not only are I'm teaching you over the first 4 weeks of how the strategy works, then on a one-to-one you get me for a 12-month period going through some stuff like that. Have you just got a plan? Can you just check for me whether you're okay with everything? And I've just gone back with him, say, I'm happy with most of the things, but just ask the architects to take into consideration where the drain pipes are, because then when you put the toilets and stuff, so you're not having to run macerators. But if these kind of things, when you have got a mentor that actually helps you on a one-to-one basis continually as you go forward, quite frankly, you can't really fail, because you're asking all the questions. And if I don't know the answer, I'll find the answers from one of my power teams as well. So if you are thinking in 2025, this is your year, you've got money to invest, you've got to have money to invest. There's no point in coming to this one-to-one and you've got no money to buy the blocks itself. So if you're thinking you've got money to invest, send me a DM, come and join me on Credit Property Education, and I'll teach you within 4 weeks how this strategy works and all the things you need to know about what to buy, what kind of blocks, where to find these blocks, there's like kind of 9 key criteria that I talk about blocks needs to have for it to kind of actually stack up and it makes money for us. All of that is actually explained through the first 4 weeks. Then we pause, you go and find your block, or you end up maybe buying one of our blocks that we've sourced, and then the idea is you start, you get going with the development, title split, refinance, and then recycle your money out. So don't delay. Actually, 2025 the prices go up, so you've got something in the region of around 2.5 weeks to actually book your spot for next year, but we will honor the price of this year. So again, if you're thinking about doing something, quite frankly, title split is the only strategy now that allows you to recycle your money out. Once you recycle that money out, you can then reuse the same money over and over again. And this is how I've been able to build up a sizable portfolio over the last 12 years by just rinse and repeat the same process over and over again. And if you're thinking, well, can I find these blocks? How much do they cost? So the cheapest one, we just bought another mentee about 2 weeks ago. He's about to complete on the 20th of December, was £80,000, small block of 2, and the more expensive ones can be, I bought a block of 6 flats for £1 million. So it just depends, and anything in between. You can see we've got in this case here 12 for 875. Somebody else is buying 6 for 525. Another person is buying 9 for 530. So it just depends where you're in the country, how much you end up paying. But ultimately, what you're doing is here, you're buying in one transaction, you buy multiple properties in one go, which is yielding you already sometimes multiple rents. Then after that, you then put them, you upgrade the actual condition of the property, you up the rents to market rent, and you carve out your interest only payments out of those. You've recycled all your money out, so it's 100% infinite return on the money, because you've not borrowed, or you've not put any of your money in. So you take that money that you used to begin with, you park it for the next block, and then you refinance onto bank lending. The banks will then charge you an interest only part of that payment. You take your rent minus the interest only and some management costs, and then you're left with passive income. And you do that over and over again. On average, most people will buy a block of 6 now. With stamp duty changes, that makes it more efficient to do that. If you buy a block of 6, that gives you let's say each flat, after you recycle your money out, you're left £300 a month of passive income. That means you will have 6 times 3 is £1,800. Let's call it £2,000. So if in your first block of 6, you recycle your money out, you're left with £2,000 per month, each month, perennially, at 5.5% interest rate. So as interest rate goes down, that will go up. The £2,000 will go up. Let's say you do 2, on average, my mentees will do 2 blocks a year. That's £4,000 in the first year, and you take that money again, you go again over the next 5 years. Let's say you do the same principle, 2 blocks a year every 6 months, do that for 5 times in the next 5 years. That will give you £20,000 per month of passive income. This is no joke. We're doing it, I'm doing it, and I'll keep posting about other people or the mentees who are successful at doing this. So quiddity.co.uk, and I'll hope to see you there soon.